crafty people, and welcome back. You might remember and recognise this top that I made with the fabric paints. I have been wearing these everywhere. I made this nice one with the ombre effect with all of the blues, and I also did one on black which had the metallic silver and gold on it, and I've had so many people admire them, and I've been so much happier wearing these than just the plain ones that I have decided to do another. So today I've got a different stencil. Before I used this lovely mandala stencil, and you can go back and check out the earlier videos if you want to make something like this. Today I still want to stay with the beachy theme, but I found this other stencil which I really liked. Let me show you. This one is a DecoArt Andy Skinner. It's called Serendipity. I hold it up, and what appealed to me about this one, it combines both beach and art themed things. So it has words on it, serendipity, create, dream, art, imagine, drift, soar, calm and beach, and I really like it because it combines art and creative with the beachy kind of feel, and drift and soar and those kind of words. So I like all the words, and I want to put that on the front of this t-shirt. I've got like a grey one today, and I thought it would look nice. I'm going to use the same blues again. Let me show you what these are. These are the DecoArt So Soft fabric paints. I hold them up to the top camera there. I've got them in 4 different colours of blue, which again I think fits the beachy theme very well. This one is Baby Blue Deep. Then there's a primary blue, Mediterranean blue and ocean blue. Now in the past when I have used a stencil, I've used a sponge, and I've kind of dotted, daubed with the sponge to fill out the stencil with the colours. Because this one has got words on it, I want each word to be a different colour, and I thought that would give me an opportunity to try and do something new. So today I'm going to use fabric paints with a paintbrush so that I can see if I can get each word in a different colour, because I'm thinking if I do it with a sponge then I'm going to overlap the colours into the next word because they're kind of close together. So I've got my t-shirt. Underneath I've just got a board with some aluminium foil, just so that I'm only going to paint on the top, and it's going to protect the back so that any paints won't seep through. So I think I'll just get my paints ready. I'm going to put them on I've just put them on the plastic, that'll be good. Put my stencil in place and then we'll get started. So I've got my stencil held in place with just a few bits of the just regular masking tape, and I have some concern if I'm doing it with the brush that what I'm going to end up doing is kind of brushing the paint underneath the stencil. So even though I'm doing it with a brush, I'm still going to kind of try and tap the paint through the stencil kind of upright, do you know what I mean? Instead of brushing it too much and brushing it underneath the stencil. But we will see how I get on with that. My stenciling skills in the past have not been good, although just recently, since I've been using the little sponge daubers, it's been a little bit better. And I've been using a little less paint, and I find less is more when it comes to this kind of thing. So let's see how I get on using a little brush. I think it's going to be good. As long as I keep the brush kind of upright and don't brush it so that you know that the bristles go underneath the stencil. Hopefully it will be good. And I'm going to do each word in a different colour, although obviously I've only got 4 colours, so I can't do all of the words in all different colours. But rather than have them kind of next to each other, it would be nice to have one word in one colour and one word in a different colour. Okay, so far so good. So I think this is going to take me a little bit of time because obviously I need to do it quite carefully. So I will stick you as usual on fast forward and come back at the end and see what it looks like.
I've seen all that you know, but I believe in something untold. gotta know if I'm going insane, 'cause there's life in the wind and it's calling my name. It's magic, wouldn't you know? It's something fantastic, wants to be known. And all that you gotta do is be willing to look for it. It's magic, alive in my bones. I've dreamed of infinite things, and reality seems so limiting. The wonder and mystery's calling me, I can't escape. 'Cause what if the song in my soul wants me to know that it's magic? Wouldn't you know? There's something fantastic, wants to be known. And all that you gotta do is be willing to look for it. It's magic, alive in my bones. Somehow, somewhere, somehow, somewhere, somehow, somewhere, somehow, somewhere. We gotta believe in the magic and mystery, impossible things, and the magic and mystery. We gotta believe in the magic and mystery, and impossible things, in the magic and the somehow, somewhere, ooh, somehow, somewhere, somehow, somewhere.
Well, that was really quite relaxing. I enjoyed that. and I think the colours have come out really nice. I have to say these paints are really economical. This is the third project I've done and I've barely used anything. Really, you just put like a few drops, 3 or 4 drops has been enough to do a whole lot. So I've got lots more fabric painting in my future, I think. So let's see. Now I did say I wasn't going to brush. I did say I was just going to dab, but no, I ended up brushing. I could feel myself all the time. I think because it was a paintbrush, I automatically just kept trying to brush and I could feel that the bristles were going under the stencil. So I have a feeling this one won't be maybe as neat and tidy as the ones that I did with the sponge. But anyway, let's see if I can get this off without disturbing it, because the paint and the stencil are still wet, so I don't want to transfer too much paint around if I can help it, or move things too much. Let's see. Obviously I end up pulling the fabric a little bit when I take the tape off, which probably doesn't help in terms of things bleeding or running a little bit. I'll try and be careful. Okay, probably shouldn't have used so much tape, should I? Smaller pieces next time, Debbie. Then you won't have so much drag. Yeah, that's a mess. Okay, last piece. I'm going to lift the stencil up and then I can pull the tape with it. Oh, and I get my first look. And it's a good one. Wow, I am surprised. These paints are just so good. They just don't run or bleed. So even though I was like going at it with the brush and I really expected the paints to have bled out into the other words or into the kind of the negative space, they really haven't. So I'm going to wash that one off and use it again. And oh my goodness, I am so delighted with this one again. I need to do this to all my t-shirts, I think. Especially this one, these lovely blue colours. This looks really good. Let me bring the top camera down and I can get you a closer in shot and we'll take a look at it. There we go, that's a little bit better. Now I'm going to see it all upside down and pretty cool, hey? These blues are really nice, even the really light one. If you look at the bottle, you'd think, wow, that's really quite a light colour. And this is a grey top as well, not a white one. But you really don't need to use a lot of paint. There's so much colour in the paint that it's really good. Really good. Oh, I've got a little bit just there. Just a tiny bit, which I probably got stuck on the end of some tape there. Otherwise, it's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Really crisp. Really nice. So that's it, my new t-shirt is done. All I need to do is leave this to dry on here for 48 to 72 hours. It doesn't need any kind of heat setting, doesn't need ironing, doesn't need anything special, no coating or anything on it. These are just good to go. And I've washed this t-shirt so many times now and it's still as good as new. So I know when I do this one, it's going to be great too. So thank you very much for watching. It's my nice new t-shirt. I'm very much going to be looking forward to wearing this one, and I'm going to be looking for all sorts of opportunities for fabric around the house. Pillowcases. Oh, wouldn't that be so nice? Now you'd think sometimes pillowcases that wouldn't be good, but these fabric paints are really soft. I think it would be absolutely fine. Cushions for sure, you know, like pillows you put on your sofa and things would look great with these kind of stencil designs on and these beautiful paints. And of course they don't just come in blue and metallics, they've got something like 47 colours plus 6 metallics, something like that. So there's a lot of colours. Pillows are going to look nice. Tablecloths, beachy tablecloth. I've got so many ideas now. I've got so much paint left, I can just paint everything. Right, I think I better stop before I go painting crazy. Thanks very much again for watching one of my videos, and I hope to see you here on the channel again very soon.